Hey Chase, I'm glad you chose this one, and I really like how you updated it. I think the legs look really cool. You could even try different, different things for the arms if you wanted to too. And I like the celery too. I would do a little bit more with the top. This looks really cool. And you may want to just go photograph a jar of peanut butter just because this is going to be really too small for how this is kind of a big thing in your in the file, and it is 300 DPI, and this is just going to be too small. This may be really too small as well. So I would suggest, just doing a little bit, more searches. I looked for peanut butter on Google. They don't have that many good cans of it. But a little trick with Google image search is if you go to Tools and you click the Show Sizes, and then you say, like, you can say exactly something large, let's say larger than 2 megapixels. You're going to get, this could be big enough. It's 2100 pixels. Though you really don't want to do too much advertising, for anything. So it'd be kind of better to go with kind of a generic can. But again, you could just get your own can, and you can kind of like take the label partly off, because it's kind of good to know that it is that it's peanut butter. It kind of does look like it, but it's going to look like it anyway once you you take the can off. That's what I would do, because then you could really work with the way you want the butter to come out. Because like I say, this is going to be way too small, and you've got the peanut butter and then the celery. So that's what I would do, because I think that you're going to have a lot better results if you can control that a little bit more. And it really is good to take at least one of the pictures yourself. I mean, also the celery looks a little small. So again, just doing another celery thing with the larger than 2 megapixels and the show sizes. So these are all looking pretty good. I mean, that's really big, 38, 28. This is a pretty cool one, and that's 26. So that's big enough too. So there's plenty of good celery images, that's for darn sure. Oh, there you go. You already got that right there. But I like your design with the coming out too. So yeah, so anyway, nice job. I think this is going to look good. I would just work a little bit more on the images. And again, once you start photographing, or once you start putting this together, it's just be open to getting more images. Most students go back and forth with the images and change them. I mean, even you think of corn dog. I love corn dogs, by the way, and I think they're really funny looking. I mean, this one's 41 megapixels, so that's really nice and big. So again, you might want to check your images to make sure they're the right size. And the thing is when you put them into Photoshop, if they look really tiny, they're not going to work. I mean, students think they could just make them bigger, and you can, but you're not going to ever add more pixels to an image. You can take a bigger one and make it smaller, but if you don't have the pixels, even if you change the DPI, it's just going to look fuzzy. So that's kind of a I think that was gone over in week 1. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I really like the way this one's going so far, and I would just suggest a little bit more images. And again, 5's the minimum. If you look at a lot of those, if you look at some of the stuff that I post, I mean, most of them have quite a bit more than just 5, and that's why they kind of look rich and engaging. Okay, so nice job.